Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RIMWORLD. It is our Vampires versus the Empire run, and last episode, things went so well that I'm feeling cocky, so we're all going to go down into the basement of the ancient stockpile. Let's send everyone down and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Probably, I'm going to complain a bunch about hunter and wasp traps and things like that. Can't remember. Ooh, it's dark. So spooky. Who's a good researcher? That's down here. There we go. Connor. Go to work. It's the only door we've got right now. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Okay. Pull back a little, Jess. I'm going to put you with the range people. And Petra, you're going to be the one who opens the door. Okay, no traps so far. We'll come in here. Connor, go and hack the door. Petra, pop this one open. I don't see a trap. Okay. Keep hacking. Petra, open this door. Okay, there's a turret. And is this a... Oh, that's a plant. Okay. Rush in. Come in here. And explode. Everyone else should be in a safe position. Actually, I should have moved Petra back as soon as I got the shooters in. I'm just realizing. Okay. That was a little, maybe not ideal, but it's fine. Not like you're bleeding or anything. Keep hacking away. We'll do this console too. But I actually want to wait until this door is done. Actually, is there any chance that might do a turret or something? John? Okay, come over this way. Because I didn't want it to just unlock this door. That would have been a waste. If there's a turret in here that can be hacked. Turret, well, disabled. Ooh. Oh, yeah, in the next room. Excellent, okay. Petra, pop in the door. And there's there, and you're fine. These both need to be locked. Or hacked. Petra's actively bleeding, but again, you're going to be fine. Okay, move. It is crowded. Okay, go there. Connor and John. Promise there's no Terminator looking for you. Let's do hold open on all these doors. Do. Pain block, deteriorating. We got a prisoner upstairs. Hopefully they don't starve or anything. Petra. And another little hackable. All right, John, you go. I thought John was the second hacker. I don't know. All right, then you go and do this. While Petra opens this door and finds another console. Hackety hack. Last doors open. I think the turret disabled is an old message. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's bring everyone up, and then Petra, just go through the door. Oh, a couple little bedrooms. Okay. Okay. Get everyone in here. Petra, who continues to bleed. Maybe I should send you up. Okay. We got a little hunter trap. So that's going to explode. Well, if I reset everyone, maybe any chance you can maybe shoot that before it explodes on Petra? Vasquez, move back. Okay, so no, not so much. Okay, no body parts lost. That's going to be okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pause and send everyone upstairs. Is someone going to grab Petra, I guess, is a bit of the question. You're no longer capable of walking, so that's something. So, exit. You dropped all your stuff, which is a little annoying, but it's going to be fine. I don't think you're going to bleed out. We'll go to the surface. We'll come back and do a loot. After, get some various containers and stuff. All right. Put a hold open on those and just, there we go. All right. Up to the surface. Ooh, sky's pretty miserable. Well, they were, hungry, tired. We'll give them a little cycle. That's going to be, oh, Petra's downed over here. Could someone who's not... Tad. You come and rescue Petra, please? I'm going to go and renable medicine here. I don't think you can bleed to death. But you know... Oh, and we do have the little hospital there. That's true. Sky. Go ahead and do a tend, please. So the hospital is quite far from down here. It's not great to the front, but I guess it's fine. At least it is safe. And yeah, it's arguably a waste of medicine, but we can get Petra back on her feet maybe a little faster. I don't know. You self-heal so quick. Maybe the whole thing is foolish. I'm not sure. We'll let everyone have a little bit of a break. Still have this corpse here, which is still being studied from time to time. There we go. As I say that, Tad takes a look at other John, giving us some more advanced research towards the pleasure pulse. We got a pod sprout. I'm just going to go ahead and harvest that, and we'll sell it for 50 bucks later on. All right, Petra is still currently down. Extreme blood loss isn't great. But yeah, it doesn't impact your hemogen, which is interesting. We could give you a transfusion, but you'll be up soon. There you go. As I say that. Taking herbal meds. Oh, what I should do is tell everyone carry herbal meds and everyone carry at least 3. So we can always do a tend with medicine in case of emergency. Smoothing this room, making it purtier. Mad Wolverine. Is it because the Deadpool movies are so much more entertaining? No, I get it. Okay. And yeah, Petra's sword is downstairs, which I think is fine. Are you going to go through? Yeah. Unfortunately, going to waste some of our traps here, but so be it. Ooh, that is awkward. We need to go and haul that out of there, please. Oh, I think it just went down. Okay. Release, release. You know what? Let's... These extra little chunklets in here. Let's get them out of there. And yeah, we're not going to reset these traps anymore. We want to keep a little bottleneck here because it makes things easier, but I'm not going to worry about rebuilding those because I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. All right, moods are okay. Healths are okay. A little sleep there, but you're going to be fine. Recreation's a little low, but it's not too bad. Let's get everyone downstairs, please. Petra's still moving slowly, but that's going to have to be okay. Of course, Petra's gear is still on the ground. So what we'll do is we'll move everyone maybe to here because Petra's going to go and get her sword. That is at 60%. Okay. Good. All right. Well, I think I'm still going to get Petra to open the door. I mean, she's the colony leader. It's going to be her job. Oop. And that's fine. And, okay, that's already open. And that one we can probably get to from the other side. Oh, that's just done. Okay. Then go there. And there. And that is... Again, unless this room is split in 2, this is going to be the last door, I think. We'll see what's in this weapons cache. Okay, that's that. So, other than it might be nice to save some movement time, there's no reason to hack that. Right? Yes. Okay, I'm very confident about this. So, what I'm going to use is and this is from the More Orders mod, the open command, because otherwise I can never spot all of the containers. We could deconstruct. I don't think we really get much material from these things, so I think I'll probably just simply not bother. So let's do that. Open these various containers. We got components. That's great. We got, is that Glitter World medicine? Lovely. More components. Okay. Oh, wait. And there's the weapons cache. So we got an excellent quality charge lance and an excellent quality Hellcat rifle. Okay. Well, that's lovely. Everyone's idle. Oh, there's a wasp trap in there. I guess we hadn't gone in far enough to trigger it. I'm just going to use Petra again. You know what? Petra, it's your job. To, well, do exactly this. You're the leader. You're tough. I'm not too worried about you being stabbed. What is the adapt there? Okay, I think we're done. All right. So let's go exit. Everyone. Survival things, components, da-da-da-da-da-da. Sure, the T. No to the chunks. We can tear the wasps apart, and that's fine. I mean, no, there's no way they've got anything good on them, right? No. Okay, we'll do that. And they're all decayed. It's all tainted. I suppose the knife isn't, but who cares? Oh. I don't know. I think I did flag them to be grabbed. They might not have been able to because they were forbidden. But it looks like you can still flag it ahead of time. That's okay. Fire. Oh, rainy thunderstorm. Okay. So yeah, Petra got injured again. That's fine. And yeah, I think we can just go and close this off now. I mean, I don't think there's any harm in keeping it open. And some people do some fun underground base stuff. But yeah, I think we can probably just cancel this. Okay, I'm not going to go... I wonder if we get a bunch of steel from doing this. Should I go and mass deconstruct everything? Well, let's give everyone a beat. And then we'll send our constructors down there. And then we might look at the yields and be like, oh no, okay, they're you know, programmed in such a way that they're not here to give us stuff. I could mine out more of these tunnels now. But if I don't do it, then our miners might just do more hauling and things, and that would not be a bad thing right now. Temple, the stones are being brought outside. Bulk goods trader. Okay, it's the primitives. But it might still be good. We'll see. More little fires are brewing, but this is all fine. I can get rid of some of these little choke pointy things, but there's really no reason, I'd say, to get rid of them. And who knows, they might give us a little tactical boost at some point, so that's going to have to be okay. We can buy goats. No, we could sell... You know what? I might be fine with selling a bunch of kibble. Conceivably, I might do all of it, especially if I'm looking to buy things. We can get rid of this odd stack of insect meat that is probably too small to kibble up. I could get a bunch of meat, but we don't need that. I could sell rice, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not going to sell you components. Unfertilized eggs, no. It might be nice to buy a bunch of cloth, actually. Again, because we could always turn around for a profit. I don't think it's worth buying the synth thread. We have a little devil strand. Where did we get that from? Because I don't think we harvested it. These little micro stacks of leather. In fact, most of these are just taking up tons of stockpile space and can't actually be used to construct anything. I'll keep the thrumbo fur in case we get more later. I'll buy your 6 herbal medicine. That's fine. We get psychite and ambrosia. We get the addiction now. I'll buy more dyes because I'm going to go and get people to start dyeing their stuff. We could sell wood. We could buy wood. I'm going to do neither. We can find where we're at. We had a... Oh, Petra never put on her steel plate armor. That might have been good for the explosives. Oh, you don't have no more money. Okay, well, what I'm going to do... I'll sell that. Maybe I'll keep a bunch of this. That's fine. And then I'm just going to go and back up a little on the kibble. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. And all your silver. Thanks. All right. Do a high priority haul in this stuff, especially in the water. I don't want it to decay down. And wasn't I just thinking like, oh yeah, I should do blah. I don't remember. Oh yeah, Petra with the plate armor. Right here. Okay. It's only normal quality, but again, Petra doesn't need quite as much defense as some of the others. I think the other two might both be excellent, actually. Good and good. Okay. So, I mean, still a lot better than other things. I would still have to build the extra death rest things, but I'm just worried about the components. Do I feel like I've got enough components now to do the robots? Yeah, but I don't have the power. Yeah, I might still just want to get up to geothermal. And again, I might still want to get this noble apparel research first. Oh, I love the building quest. 13 advanced components. Cool. A monument to insult the medical skill of his rival. That's funny. 48 days, a long time. Doesn't need a lot of material. I can build a lot of it out of wood, which is fast. Oh, the only problem with deconstructing it is we would take a relationship hit. Oh yeah, we'll probably build that out of wood then. I mean, we're not going to be in any like priority. This is huge. It will fit here like that. And then I'm going to cancel this growing zone. And then any part of it that can be made out of wood, let's do that. It's going to be a lot faster to construct. Even the wool wall. Sometimes I don't do that. And then we're going to go granite blocks for the flooring. Okay. Lovely. Well, we're not going to send our constructors down here right now. We'll leave this open for now. But our constructors are going to be very busy doing this. Like, no, we've got freaking 6 people with some level of construction enthusiasm, passion. So yeah, someone might smash this again. And -10 relationship hit. Oh well, boo-hoo. Was there a reward for that? Oh yeah, the advanced components. We don't need advanced components for a while, but it's going to be really nice to have. Oh, let me do the... Surprised it wasn't marked to be chopped. Probably because it's not a normal... Like, it's not us manually queuing the construction, so it didn't trigger my cut plants first mod. Because it's very important. You want your planters to go and cut the plants, because otherwise it just takes forever. Because your constructors might not have any plant skill, and that's what determines the speed that this stuff is done. Do I have the advanced lights? I don't know that I do, because we might want to put some illumination outside for walking speed. I think we probably will, but I suspect I don't have... Yeah, I don't have advanced light. It's a really cheap tech. And if I had it, I would put some little floodlights in here, and I would, at this point, be kicking myself for not having built floodlights in here. I'm mostly kicking myself for not doing a very good job of the research. It didn't help with the prisoners, but mostly we're just not spending much time researching. Possibly because I'm queuing too many jobs for people. Not that I would ever do that in a game of RIMWORLD, but apparently this one time is an exception. Once we get our hydroponics in here for our food, I'll probably greenhouse, I'll probably do maybe like one little baby hydroponics for rice. Not baby. We'll do one, not both. And then one of these areas over here. And it would be nice if it was rich soil, but yeah, we don't have any. One of these places, because we can't hydroponic Devil Strand. So we'll just want a greenhouse for the Devil Strand so that it lasts through the winter. It doesn't get, randomly set on fire by lightning strikes. Mostly the winter thing, because Devil Strand takes forever to grow. And so you can sort of get away with it if you're in a place that you can grow year round. But even then, that's pretty high risk to leave it exposed. So yeah, that'll be fine. Give us all those components, and just mostly it's very satisfying to do the quest. Petra's doing some planting, which is still fine. Food stocks, have been, relatively static here, because we do have a lot more mouths to feed. We do have all the planting sites on. But preparation for winter, it'll be good. And then, yeah, our little ritual room is slowly being mined. And yeah, random copy of John's corpse over here. And, if I thought this was a name, really this would be Tender John, right? Because of the comma. But yeah. I was confuzzled. Boss, how you doing there? I know, fate worse than death. I get it. I try not to think about it too much. And this is a pretty big construction project, though we do have a lot of time for it, which is nice. Why move the chunks out of the way? We don't really need to. Do I want to... You know what I do want to do? Is... just get rid of these hostile things. I think even the badger can go and decide to be mean. Badger revenge. Badgers? Badgers? We don't need no stinking badgers. I think... Where'd the wolf go? He didn't kill you. Did it run up this way? Hang on. Search map. Timber. Timberwolf. Oh, there it is. Just could not see it. And apparently in my typing, I turned on the beauty display, which I think is that one. All right. Come here. Okay, the ignore slowdown only works for a little bit. We're still on drafted hunt, so they aggro immediately, which is fine. Release you guys, release Jess and Sky, who's kind of upsetty. Who's going on food binge, that's fine. There's certainly much worse things that could happen. All right, good. So get rid of these little threats over here. And yes, at least Sky will have the catharsis, so she's not going to go and have a worse break later. So that's nice. Ritual opportunities soon. The timer one. Yeah, we don't have the sky lanterns. And at some point, we probably just won't bother with the sky lanterns because we're going to be happy with the amount of people we've got. And the sky lantern people do want to join immediately. So then if they die, you get a little bit of a debuff. And if they're bad, we'd probably want to kill them before they develop any relationships with anyone. Doop-a-doo. So, with Anomaly, psychic ritual spot. Yeah, it just goes right in the middle. I think that looks centered to me. Oh, it needs more space. Okay. I don't remember if if it needs like if it benefits from decoration or something. I feel like there's something kind of like that. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and reinstall this over here. Shaman Merchant. Okay. Really want more of the high-tech people to visit us. So Sky can't have a chat right now. So maybe we'll send Chico. Go and have a chat. I'm not sure there's anything we're going to want. Yeah, there's actually just not much in the list. We could start the chicken thing. We don't. No, we really don't need it. You do sell Neutromine. Tell you what, I'm going to pick it up because we've got a good amount of silver. We don't have, I don't think we have the research for medicine or drugs or pinoxyclin or anything like that yet. No, my num. Let's get the, I'll get the biofire. I'm going to buy the plasteel, actually. Harbinger seed, no. I might want to buy 20 gold. We need it for the multi-analyzer. Oh, actually, I have enough. Yeah, okay. We might have, we had gold from the freaking... No, I think I sold the gold. You guys weren't buying jade, were you? I feel like I would have noticed. Hang on. Sorry, Chico. You and your frail back. And your prosthetic leg. What was I looking? Oh, jade. No, okay. I was gonna say I have a bunch of jade to sell. Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't see it. Because that would be nice, right? And we could make statues out of it. Not that we have a good artist. Again, I want to do more mining, but I think doing that now would be a mistake. Especially while I'm working on the ritual room still. Research space here, maybe? I know I sort of talked about it in this area. Yeah, I think that still makes sense. We might save this as an expansion to the workshop and have our mech stuff over here. Maybe some bio stuff. Random water joined. That's strange to get with such a high pop. Ryan. And you're not one of the dark ones. Okay, you don't ideology match. How hard are you to convert? Okay, you're normal to convert. Pretty gay. And great skills. Bit of a scar. Okay, you're a winner. We are going to have to convert you. Presumably, we can do a conversion ritual. That's what's going to happen, Ryan. We're going to start with that immediately. Maybe we'll get lucky. We could always imprison you to do the conversion. I'm hoping this won't be required since you're not extra difficult at it. So we'll start with this, and then every 3 days, Sky will try the convert action. Gas mask, combat med tech, 36 years old. Masterful. Oh, that's an instant conversion. That's amazing. That's really good. All right. Everything's coming up perfectly. And you're a doctor. Thank you. I'm going to turn it off for John because you were, the 6 isn't bad, but Ryan is at an 11, which is much better. And you got passion for it, and you got the social. I'll keep on the childcare because if we do get a baby, we'll want to have extra people making sure it's properly cycling all the time. But otherwise, you don't have double passion for crafting, but you're pretty good. We might just want to have the best person. You know what? We'll have you help with construction for now. I'll probably go and enable it now, but for now, we'll just have John just do it. And then a 1 and the 4. And there we go. All right, Ryan, what a great addition to the group. Super appreciate you. And yeah, you'll help construct our monument. the insult to someone's medical skill. Love that. And you're just going to get, we're just going to give you a gun. You're not, this is the one thing you're not very good at. We'll order up another chain shotgun and I will go and turn that back on. Well, I guess we could, hold on. Hang on a second. No, you know what you can have is the Hellfire Rifle. Unless, hold on, it's an excellent one. This is the same as an assault rifle by default, right? It's got the longer range. Yeah, range 27. I think it's like an assault rifle. So Chico with the 12, I'm going to get you to equip this because shooting skill has a huge impact on range accuracy. Oh, Jesse needs a weapon as well. I guess you'll get the excellent charge rifle. Sorry, Jesse, I forgot about you. So, you know what? I will make another chain shotgun after all. Okay. That's good. And then we're making a few extra blocks for the flooring over there, which is fine. We're just dropping those on the ground directly, right? Yep, good, excellent. Yeah, we still need a bunch of blocks for the flooring, which is fine. We still need more wood. We've got tons in storage. That's not a problem. I haven't queued up more construction again. This smoothing is a construction job, but it is the lowest priority. So that's going to be fine. Bedroom unhappiness. Petra is jealous. Oh, wait, hold on. We might need to pretty up Petra's bedroom sooner. These, okay, the art, these don't have anything of weird value, right? Like they don't have, where's your beauty, sell price? Why am I not seeing value? Does it not have any value at all? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all these cubes. Oops. That's not where I want to put you. I'm going to move all these cubes in here just in case it helps. Are you jealous of the barracks? I didn't know that could happen. Because no one's got an individual bedroom. I mean, other than the prisoner. Oh, no. That's why. It's this. Ryan claimed that. There we go. So that's going to go away. No one's got a better bedroom than you, Petra. So you're not greedy. You don't need a bedroom of a certain quality. Although with your title, that's going to become more of a thing. You just need to have the best bedroom. Which is why you never want two jealous people unless you can get them to a relationship together. Because otherwise, someone's going to be unhappy. All right, unnatural corpse study. Your investigation of the unnatural corpse has revealed how to safely remove the architect shard. Doing so will stop it from psychically tormenting John. However, it will also prevent further study of the corpse. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to go and destroy the unnatural corpse. Stomp. Get that. We get the shard, and then we can go on our butcher. We can go and re-enable human-like and entity corpses and go back to normal. All right, John, there you go. Everything is awesome once again for you. John's going to work with a gun, which is going to be for Jess. Harvest is happening, which is good. And then the construction over here is still happening. A bit of a botch. That's unfortunate. We know that people can botch even at pretty high levels of skill. So obviously, constructing this isn't helping us move towards the research. But, I mean, freaking, what is it? 13 advanced components? That's such a good reward. And I just find building these so satisfying. I'm not going to destroy this immediately. Because, I mean, if we can avoid the relationship hit, great. But it's not a big deal. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, I can probably get down this ritual spot now. Do people have to stand outside of this? Or is it the little rocks that are in the way? I don't know. You know what? Let's just empty all those. Yeah, I don't know which one's causing the issue there. It might be that there's still a little bit of wall right there. Who knows? Well, someone knows, but I'm not going to bother double checking the wiki right now. It's going to solve itself one way or the other really quickly. Boo, 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 boo. This is a big monument. And that weapon's almost done. Lovely. And yeah, this is just on blood feed. So yeah, we eat this first before we go for the hemogen packs. We have lots of hemogen packs. And again, we might turn Sky into a vampire at some point. And yeah, so you can see we can put the beds like all the way in here. I might not. I might just, you know what? We might just do the full blocks over here. And then, yeah, another one over here. Oh, we need a dresser. I'm going to reinstall the dresser. Say there. And then this thing was the one that was kind of meh. So we'll do that. And then we don't need these heaters anymore. I might just turn them off for now. Well, actually, I'll put one in Petra's room to make sure she stays nice and toasty. I don't know if she needs it as much as a vampire, but let's do it. And then the last one I will go and reinstall in here just to make sure there's enough heat going through those places, which isn't needed now, but in the winter becomes more of a thing. And yeah, again, I might do a little bit of a vent chain. What I could do just ahead of time is do these, because this will still be enclosed. Well, it'll be enclosed by that door. Yeah, which is fine. And then build the vents, and then they'll be enclosed again. And then if I go and like smash open things because I'm mining out all the steel, we're going to be okay. Ryan, level 8 construction. There's the gun. Ooh, good quality. Nice. So Jess, let's go and equip that chain shotgun. Lovely. Ritual is there. Yeah, It'd be great to get some research happening. I don't think that's going to happen while we're doing this. Distract signal, that's a place that's got the pink goo, which is a great way to get another shard, but we don't need to do that right now. I'm very happy playing in my base. At some point, we'll probably build a shuttle, but we don't need that for a long time. Mostly it's going to be when we want to start doing some more aggressive off-base mining, but we're pretty good. Things are great. I don't think we have to move the stones out of here, so that's good. If they block a wall, they automatically get moved, so that's fine. And yeah, the plant cut is enabled. Actually, what I'm going to do is the people with the plant cut skill. Tad, you know what? I'm going to do that as well. If there's plants to be cut them now, because that is going to dramatically slow down construction. If someone's trying to construct where there's a plant scheduled to be cut, that's no good. So we'll have our plant cutters who are much faster at it, chop those down as quickly as possible. Plus, you know what? It gives us some wood in the area, although someone's hauling it away. I guess they only hauled it there, but it'll potentially help with finishing the walls, because we're not short on wood, but maybe the proximity will be convenient. All right. Virtual opportunity. It's so dirty in here, but I don't think I want to turn up the cleaning priorities. 23 in here, which is a little surprising that it's that high. Oh, it is very toasty outside. Okay, so that's part of it. But yeah, the mountain stays cooler. It doesn't heat up in the winter, but it stays cooler in the summer, I think, right? That's kind of what we're seeing. Because I kind of always forget which way it goes, but I think that's the case. Food supplies are going down, so I'm happy I do have all of our farming up. Yeah, eventually the glow pods decay, but they're not hurting anyone, so what the heck? I think one of the things with the glow pods is I think there was a time when these indicated a cooldown between something, like insect waves or something like that. So if you kept them around, you knew that if they were still around, you weren't going to get the next whatever. I don't know if that's still the case or if I'm getting confused about exactly what the timer was for, but there was something similar to that. All right, walls are almost done. It's mostly the flooring and the blocks. So that might be a bit of a slowdown because like people construct until they can't, then they'll be like, oh, I'll make some blocks. But no, the blocks are happening. All right, good. I mean, not everyone's on construction duty, but everyone is on block making duty. So that makes a lot of sense. All right. And yeah, we still have a lot of chunks, but you can see we definitely made a dent in the chunks, so that's nice. Just clear up some space. Once we get an artist and then we just have them start chooching out statues forever, then that's pretty good too. I mean, I prefer making marble statues because then they're super pretty, but we can just make granite. We've also got limestone, yeah, which is perhaps less exciting, but I could do the statues out of limestone and keep the granite for big construction, for example. Random visitors. Oh, these are from the industrialists. They do have a few items to trade, which means, although we did use our silver up, and I don't know what they're willing to buy, but we might be able to get some components from them. Yeah, not much silver over here. I would love all your components. All your one components. Also, barrel singular. You do buy clothing. Okay, so crappy revolvers. I'm going to keep one charge lance. Molotov cocktails I don't tend to use, or the frag grenades, even though they can be quite fun. Keep the change. Okay. Oh, we found out about a quest. Ooh, see, we might even do this. Expires in 30 days, and they do have a unique weapon. That's us there. And going through the mountains is going to be a bit slow. We don't have survival meals. You know, we still have a really big workload. So I don't know if quickly researching survival meals, quickly producing a bunch of survival meals is really the right path for us. But at least that's nearly done. Getting a harvest as well. Food supply is fine. We can always do more hunting as well. And again, if Randy starts sending us raids again, then we'll get plenty of human meat. Move this stuff over here. It's still an awful room. But it'll get a little bit more beauty, and then, yeah, the smoothing, and then at some point cleaning it. Unfortunately, that back wall is always going to be a -2, but I don't think that's the end of the world. And if at some point Petra gets like a big royal title and needs something much fancier, that's okay. We just move into a bigger room and we use this for something else. Or nothing, I don't know. Petra needs death rest. Of course you do. Now what do you think the odds are that she gets through a death rest? Has she yet? I guess she has one time, I think. After like 3 fails in a row, I think she did finally get one. All right, you're in there. That's going there. All right, well, that was another great episode. Again, we might send our people down to the ancient stockpile and try to deconstruct stuff at some point and see how it goes. It may not matter. But, you know, if we get a little bit of steel out of it, it might be worthwhile at some point. So I don't think there's any rush in closing that, because I don't think there's any penalty to leaving it open, other than maybe just cleaning up the display and maybe it frees up a little bit of RAM. You know, that's not a bad thing. RAM prices these days are pretty crazy. Folks, thanks for watching another episode. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.